It's that time again. Time to do a wardrobe shift for the fall-winter season. And I'm sharing my tips and tricks of how to create a 30-day wardrobe based on things you already have in your closet. You don't need to go out shopping. You have a lot in your closet. I know you do, unless you're a complete minimalist, which very few people are. So I'm just gonna show you what my methodology is, and I hope that some of my tips and tricks will be of value to you. Welcome back, Awakening Beauties. Yes, we're going to do this. It is mid-October and I wanted to do this sooner, but I have just gotten back from a week-long trip and yeah, it's just been like, you know, things get piled up. Haven't had time to record this video. So I'm doing it now. And what I'm going to do is sort of what I did before when it was in the springtime, where I created a 30-day wardrobe. I call it my 30-day wardrobe challenge. And I started this many years ago as something on Instagram that was sort of fun for me when it was a time that I couldn't go shopping. I didn't have the money to go shopping. So I was just trying to find value in the things that I already own and honor my clothes, honor the things that I have chosen, that I have paid my good money for, and wear them. Wear them if they're in good condition. I want to keep wearing them and I wanted to be excited by them. And the only way I could really find my excitement through the things that I already owned was by trying to wear them in a new way. So I'm going to try to do that this time, and I also have some other things that I'm doing which I've never done before. And so yeah, let's get started. So as you can see, I have a pile of laundry. That's the first thing I gotta do, is finish putting all my laundry away. I had to do a bunch of laundry when I got back from my trip. And I also had to wash a bunch of things because I had, and I'll link it below, but there was a video where I completely revamped my closet, where I had 3 categories. I took out things that didn't fit, and unfortunately there's quite a few things that didn't fit, and they don't quite fit yet. So I took out things that didn't fit. I took out things that were more fall winter because we were still in the middle of summer, and I just had to get that stuff out of there so it's not cluttering what I'm seeing, and I know that the things that were in there are things that I can wear right now. And then there were things that I would be wearing if they fit, but they didn't fit. What were my 3 I think those were my 3 anyways, I had sort of like 3 categories. So what I did is I took all that stuff out, I put them in bins, I put them in a big suitcase, and I took them to my storage unit. Well, right before my trip up to Tennessee, where it was going to be a little colder weather, we went to the storage unit, got that stuff out. I had to go through everything as I was packing for my trip, and I was doing some separating, and I'm also like donating some stuff too. So I have like so much going on at this point. But let's get started. I'm gonna put my laundry away, and then I'm gonna start putting together my 30-day wardrobe, and I will be documenting this on Instagram. So please be sure to follow me over on Instagram and leave me some comments on those outfits and what you think of what I've put together. But let's get started. Okay, so like I mentioned, I had taken already most of my summer things out of my closet and put them in this bin. Things that I know that are very spring, summer, that I'm not gonna wear. I don't really foresee a reason that I would be wearing them for the next 6 months or so, or at least until February. If I haven't mentioned this yet in the video and you haven't seen my other videos, I live in Florida, South Florida, so it doesn't get like Utah cold here. So I have a lot of leeway, which is kind of the tricky part for this season for us down here, because we do get some cold days And we love to bring out our boots. I mean, I have too many boots for a person that lives in South Florida, that's for sure. But it's more like transitional weather. So although we do love to bring out our sweaters and jackets and boots and scarves during this time of year, quite frankly, the amount of days that we're able to wear those clothes is, thank goodness we have the air conditioning. That's all I have to say. But regardless, I still love the seasons and I want to feel like I'm in the seasons. So I have put away these clothes. Now, this bin that I can't even close because it's too big, it's too full, are things that I would wear if they fit. And I do think I've dropped a few pounds. I don't really weigh myself. I've been exercising and trying to make healthier choices in life. But unfortunately, they just don't fit. And I have gone through them and decided that I will keep them because they are things that I would be wearing over the next few months if they fit. So I want to keep these close at hand. I think I need to do a little bit of rearranging. I have bins under my bed too. So, I mean, I got bins everywhere. But this is gonna go back to our storage unit, and I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the clothes in this bin that don't fit me right now. This bag, however, this is a donation bag. So yes, I am getting rid of things. It's pretty full already, so I'm gonna just toss this over there and see what else. There might be other things I might want to get rid of too, but all right, let's get started. I just pulled out this bin from under the bed, and this was summer things that didn't fit, that I didn't want to get rid of, but I think there's a couple of things in here that I really should get rid of. I know, it's so hard. It's so hard for me to get rid of things because I love my clothes, and I don't tend to buy things that are like ultra trendy because, you know, trends come and go. I do buy a few trendy things from here from time to time. Yeah, I need to go through this bin because there's probably some things in there that are transitional that I could wear during these months if I lost a little weight. And then there's probably things that I definitely won't wear until the spring, summer, and hopefully they're gonna fit me by then. Oh my God, they better fit me by then. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of go through these things and make some decisions. So what I've done is made a little mess. It's not too bad. Made some more executive decisions. I put my sweaters, jackets, and shirts in this bin, and I put my pants and a couple of dresses in that bin. Now these are things that unfortunately don't fit right now. It's amazing. You gain 10 pounds and nothing fits. But that's the way it goes, and I'm used to this cycle of up and down in my life. But now what I need to do is figure out, I'm not sure if I have enough bottoms to make a 30-day wardrobe challenge the way I traditionally do my 30-day wardrobe challenge, where I don't repeat any one item for 30 days. You know, there is a chance that in this 30 days, because my 30 days are not 30 actual days, my 30 days are 30 work days, and I usually work from home at least one day a week, so it's really only 4 outfits per week. So 4 into 30 goes how many times? It goes 7 times. So really this is going to be a 2-month, approximately, maybe a little bit over 2-month process. So I'm going to be starting this, I'm filming this on October 21st. I know this video is probably not going to go up until the very end of October, maybe the beginning of November. So this is what happens when I'm thinking. I freeze. I just freeze. But I try to hold the position so that when I cut, and make the edit in the video, I'm still standing in the same position. I hope I make it look seamless. So I'm saying all of this because I'm trying to describe that this is going to be a 2-month wardrobe. It's not really a 30-day wardrobe when you think about work days, okay? So there's a chance, because I can already start seeing some results of my working out and all the good things that I've been doing for my health, that in a month, some of these things in these bins might actually fit because they're just on the edge. But I can't count on it. That's the thing. I can't count on it. So I have to try to put together 30 days worth of outfits from what actually fits me. So I'm not actually sure I can do that unless I duplicate an item. So now what I'm going to do is get these things out of the way, and I'm going to start pulling out my closet and start lining up my outfits and see how it goes. So let's get to that.
Took a blow.
So I brought out all the skirts, pants, jeans, tights, dresses that fit, and I brought out pretty much everything that would be in that category out of my closet because I was short. I ran short. I got up to 26 and I thought, what am I gonna do? I only have 26, and I said, well, I still have my linen pants, and it's 80 degrees outside, probably higher than that right now. So for the next month, maybe even up until Christmas, we will have 80-degree days and above, 85, sometimes even 90. So I brought out some skirts that I had been wearing during the summer. I brought out my linen pants. I brought out some lighter weight dresses that I thought maybe I wouldn't be wearing, and I had to do that though in order to get my 30 days. So I'm fortunate in the fact that I do live in a warm climate, and you know, we're very transitional as far as how we dress down here. Just saying that I had to do that to meet my 30 days. So if you're trying to do something like this and you live in a northern climate, I can totally understand how you might not have enough winter weight clothes to sort of get you through the 30 days, and that you might have to reuse. And I almost thought, well, forget it. I can just rewear some of the things that I have up here. But then I started thinking about it and saying, you know what? This is South Florida. I can wear linen all the way through the year. It doesn't matter. It's just me not wanting to wear linen, especially since I've been wearing the heck out of these things all summer long. But so that's what I've done. Now I'm going to start pulling out the tops. Now where I can make these linen pieces more spring-like, spring. What season are we in? I have a rogue hair. There you are. Get into place, rogue hair. All right. I feel like I'm losing my marbles. Cut. Restart. Where I can make these summer weight pieces look more fall-like is how I pair them with what tops I pair them with. That's where I'm going to try to work with these pieces and see how I can wear them in a different way than I've been wearing them all summer long, so that they do feel like more of a fall piece. All right, it's done. Another 30-day wardrobe put together. And this time, unlike the last time, which I couldn't maintain, I know these things actually fit me. They should fit me. I've tried just about everything on. So something different I did this time. I went into my husband's closet a couple of weeks ago, And I started snooping around because he has some things that he doesn't wear, but that are really nice, that actually came from my previous job. I worked at a better men's sartorial kind of clothing, kind of more tailored, kind of more upscale. And I used to be able to bring home a lot of samples, such as this sweater, such as this sweater, and this sweater. Now, I know these are men's clothing, but really in style now is oversized clothing. Also, polos are in style, and although these aren't polos, when the collar is flipped, this is a mock neck or a reversible collar, it kind of has the feel of a polo. And I know the difference between a polo. I mean, I design polos day in, day out. I know what a polo is. You don't have to write in the comments. But my point is that I went into his closet and I was just like, are there things that he's not wearing that I could possibly pull out for the next few months that I could wear? So I pulled these out. I tried them on at the time and I thought, that's kind of cute. I kind of like the way that looks on me. So hopefully I'll feel the same way on the mornings when I go to get ready. But yeah, these were some of the things that I pulled out. So ladies, go in your husband's closet if he'll let you and pull out a few things. You never know what you might find. So some of the things that I'm really excited to wear that were things that I pulled from my summer kind of wardrobe, but I said, well, I don't have enough things to cover this 30 days, so I guess I'm gonna just have to try to figure out how to wear these items and bring them into fall. So one of the things that I've done is with this dress. This dress is, it's a little spaghetti strap little dress for spring, summer. But I have this t-shirt, this textured tee, and textures are really in right now, these crepe textures, and this reads kind of like a crepe texture. So I put, the yellow, brings back the yellow of the little flowers, and so I put that over top and put on an oversized denim jacket. And I think that I'm really excited to wear this. I think this is gonna be a really cute outfit. And another dress that I have that's just a tank dress. It's actually something I designed and I actually made it back before, many years ago, over 10 years ago when I wasn't working. I made myself a few items and this was one of them. But I pulled to get my little roller and roll this sweater off because it's got some stuff on it. But it's a cashmere sweater. So I pulled this black cashmere sweater to put over it. And I'll probably wear it with my black boots. And I think, that's a nice update for the fall for this dress. And this one surprised me because in all actuality, I bought this skirt. It's a long ruffled skirt. And I bought this many years ago. Actually, I bought it for a Halloween costume. You never know. You might find something at a regular store that you want to do, that you can use for a Halloween costume. But either way, I never wear this skirt. And I pulled it out of my costume bin. And it's like, why is that in my costume bin? I can actually wear this. And I have worn this other than Halloween that one year. I was a peasant girl. So this was my little skirt. Was I a peasant? This was, I think, the first year of the pandemic. And I bought little Dixie cups. I was a peasant girl with bottles of wine. I don't know. I come up with my own characters for Halloween generally. I make them up and perform them out. But I was a French peasant girl, sort of like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. But I was pouring wine for all of my neighbors in those little Dixie cups, and they were getting a kick out of it. One of the trends that I've seen lately on Pinterest that I really like, but I kind of was like, I don't know how I would pull that off. I'm 4'10", so some of these trends just don't work on my body. They don't work on my height, they don't work on my curves, but I have this chunky sweater that I love. And I'm going to put these two together because the trend is a chunky sweater over top of a long flowy skirt. And although this sweater is not as long as what I'm seeing in the trends, I'm not sure that that look would work for me anyways. I think, and I did not try this on, so we'll see. The morning comes that I go to put this on, how this looks. But I think I'm gonna really like the way this works together. I think this is going to embody that trend, but in my own way for my body shape. So all in all, I'm really happy with the outfits that I've put together. I think every outfit on here is in a way that I've never worn it before. I'm 99% sure I've never worn any of these outfits in the way that I have put them together. So please follow me on Instagram and you'll get to see all of these outfits over the next month and a half to 2 months, and let me know what you think. And if you've liked this video, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps me out a lot. And why not subscribe? Something like 99% of you are not subscribed. Again, it doesn't cost you anything and I would love to have you back. Well, friends, that's about it for me. I'm gonna put everything back in the closet and I am set for the next couple of months with all of my outfits, which is really exciting. And let me tell you something. If you haven't done this for yourself, something like this, where you've put together outfits, even if you just do it for a week at a time, it is such a game changer in your morning routine, getting ready, where you already have lined up your outfits ready to go. And with these types of hangers, I don't know if you can tell, but they have a little notch on them. You can even hang your necklaces on there, your belts on there, so that everything is already set to go. It's a no-brainer. You don't have to even think about it. I encourage you to give this a try if you've never tried this out. For me, I love to do this. I do this 2, 3, sometimes 4 times a year just to freshen up my look, but also make my life easier in the morning while I'm getting ready. Well, friends, thanks again for joining me, and until next time, be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. We're going into the holidays. Be joyful. Be happy going into it. Don't put so much pressure on yourself because you know what? You're doing great.